Hey guys, so I just posted a picture of my new hair, which is this one right here, which I will talk about in a video that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a hair journey video, but and either way, it's not about my hair. So I posted a picture of this wearing this makeup look. So I literally posted and I took the picture today, and I got like some pretty good feedback on it already, like people saying that they really liked it. So I figured I would just do a tutorial. Meanwhile, right now that I'm wearing one, I took one eye off and I did it on this eye. But this is a look. Let me see if it'll focus. Sorry, all the lights are like making it crazy. Let's get started. So you can use a white base for your eyes, but I use this Krylon concealer wheel circles. I usually use a brush to apply this, but I don't have one right now, so I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this one. I already started applying the shadow, so sorry about that. I'm taking this brush, so any fluffy brush will do. I believe this is from Morphe, but I don't know what number because someone got into it, obviously. So I'm taking the Morphe brushes 35B palette, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, it's the colorful one, and I'm just taking this yellow. I have tons of yellow, so it really doesn't matter what yellow you use, just as long as it's like a bright yellow. So I'm gonna take that on the brush, and I'm gonna start applying this on the crease, kind of heavily and messy. So I just throw that splash of color like pretty much everywhere, kind of messy. Again, right now, this really doesn't matter. It's just pretty much just to get the splash of color on this 2 palette. I really love this palette. It's one of my favorite palettes. It just has a really nice color palette. How many times did I say palette? So I'm taking mustard, which looks like that. And this is a color that I use a lot. So I'm taking mustard, and I'm just gonna apply that on the outer edge just to start giving it some depth. And I really like how yellow and this color look together. I just feel like they create the perfect mustard color on the eyes. And it starts to get like a little lost right there, like the other yellow, so you have to go back and forth with a brighter yellow to do that as well. So it looks like that. And these colors are like super pigmented on their own. Literally, this is the first time I do this, so I'm sorry if it comes out uneven or like not perfect. So I've seen like a lot of girls do this when they do cut creases and stuff like that. I've actually never done this method. I've always just used like pretty much like my brush and carved my cut crease with that. So this is like a new technique for me, and this is what I wanted to try. So obviously I have to keep practicing, but I did want to let you guys know that just in case you're wondering if my shit's all fucked up. So I'm going back into my concealer wheel, and I'm gonna go into the lightest shade here, which is this one, or like the most brightest shade. And I'm gonna be using a flat brush. This is by Real Her. I got this concealer brush. I actually really like this. This is what I use to clean my brows as well. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm pretty much gonna mimic, or try to mimic, this like on the eye like that. So I'm just gonna like pretty much clean it. I'm pretty much just gonna start at the inner corner, kind of just like that. And then you kind of want to, first of all, this is really hard to do it on camera, so I'm so sorry, but I really wanted to do it kind of like out here just to make my eyes like bigger. But I pretty much, and this right here gets kind of hard. It's really gonna depend on your eye shape as well, like how easy and how hard it is. Let's try this again. So that looks pretty decent, I guess. And when you do this, the color's kind of gonna start like showing through like a lighter version, so it really helps you out once you're adding your color that you want to apply. Alright, so I think I'm gonna leave it like use the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. So I use this light yellow here. I'm grabbing the color Legend on the same flat brush, and I'm just gonna start applying that on the lid where I place the concealer, and this should be pretty much like a no-brainer Should be really easy to just stick that color back in there. Now I'm just patting it and just pat it on there. So when you get to the end, I kind of just like applied some, but I try not to like worry about it so much because I knew I was going to start blending that. So let me just apply a little bit. The shade Skulls, and it's like a white lighter. It's like a white shimmer shadow. Looks perfectly fine with just the yellow, but I wanted it to be a little bit more sparkly, so I just apply that a little over, kind of mix the colors the same. So then I'm gonna use the yellow that I used on the crease originally, and I'm just gonna dab it a few of them, and then I'm gonna start applying that again here. So when I do that, I'm kind of blending a little bit to the shadow, so it just doesn't look super harsh. So that's kind of what I tried doing. So as you can see, it's kind of starting to blend a little bit, and very lightly I'm just bringing some in here. So I'm gonna go back into mustard and I'm gonna start blending that as well, because I really want those to blend and not look like that circle just stopped out of nowhere. Like I really want it to look like they were supposed to be like blend. And like those colors just look so pretty together. So now it kind of looks like it's blended a little better, and then I'm gonna bring some in here. It's yellow on the pencil brush as well. I'm gonna try to dust some off. So I'm gonna take that color, and then that color I'm gonna add right here. And it kind of like just pops it up more. You know what I mean? So it's not like so freaking harsh. All you have to do is go back. So it's really easy to like not mess up. You can always go back and do it more. So yeah, pretty much just fix it to how you want to do it. Everything, because you know I like stuff messy. I always like bring it down the eye and stuff. So I'm gonna add it on the bottom of the waterline, and usually I'll do my foundation after this. So foundation and concealer, but I already had my face on and I didn't want to like take it off just to add it back with the yellow. Then of course I'm gonna go back into mustard to get some of this color here. So I was gonna do an eyeliner look, but I just feel like eyeliner kind of like hides the look. I don't always like eyeliners. When there's just shadow on the bottom, it kind of looks weird. So you definitely have to add like mascara, or at least I like to add mascara, and I feel like then the look is complete. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of mascara on the bottom because I'm just gonna take this off right now. So I'm just adding a little bit. And the last thing I do, sometimes it depends on what look, but for this one I did do that. I'll just take a highlighter. Now I think if you guys seen my videos lately, I've been saying that I'm not really into highlighter anymore. I just feel like some people killed it. But anyways, I like to use it to kind of blend out shadow and kind of connect it. So what I'll do is, ooh, that's a little too much. So I'll just like use it, like blend it into this. So sometimes I'll use shadows and stuff. So I feel like it just looks really pretty once you do that. And I don't think this side has some. But it blends really nice, especially this one. It's kind of like a gold, so it looks really pretty with yellow. And this one is by Makeup Revolution. It's the Ultra Strobe Balm and Hypnotic. I've talked to you guys about this. I made a whole video on NYX lip liner, and what is this called? Nutmeg, which I need to outline. Atomic Makeup's NYC Wild Honey, which I really love. So apply that. Then in the picture that I had on Instagram, I was wearing the NYX Plump It Lip Plumper and 03, which is just a clear. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Please let me know if you want more kind of looks like this. Guys, follow me on Instagram if you like any of my looks that I do or anything that you're interested in. Please let me know. I am going to be doing a red eyeshadow tutorial as well because I love red shadows. We'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.